Hi, welcome to episode 3 of What to Do Next. It is never too late to start fresh. I realized this when I was watching this movie called The Lunchbox. Like I've mentioned before, growing up, I thought I would become a choreographer. But when that didn't work out, I let life take me, swing me however it wanted to. Until one day, I decided to pause and take control of my life back. It seemed fitting to me to commit myself to reading, writing, upskilling, and understanding the world from my perspective. I won't lie, I saw my unemployment as a disease I needed to fix urgently. The process of considering India in January 2026, I almost gave up on the idea of a career break. It seemed too risky to me, too scary. I did get afraid of what my dad would say. I was really underconfident at the time. So I started applying to places in Bangalore. I actually did secure a job, good money, good opportunity, and it was actually getting me close to the people and brands I wanted to work for. But I couldn't take it regardless because I knew I was coming from the place of fear. And the first wall that I want to break through this journey is to not settle for anything that is not 100% intentional. And 6 months later, I'm glad I didn't take it. Here's why. I wanted to explore that SRK dialogue from Dear Zindagi.
कभी कभी हम मुश्किल रास्ता सिर्फ इसलिए चुनते हैं क्योंकि हमें लगता है इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें पाने के लिए हमें मुश्किल रास्ता अपनाना चाहिए। आसान रास्ता क्यों नहीं चुन सकते? क्या बुराई है उसमें? खास करके जब उस मुश्किल का सामना करने के लिए हम तैयार ही नहीं है। बेकार के पहाड़ क्यों चढ़ें?
और ऐसा नहीं है that I don't want to work again. I will. But अभी के लिए I need to stay where I am. Just to get to know myself a little bit better, explore myself a little bit better, travel, find out things that I like, things that I'm interested in, things that I want to do. You know, कुछ months पहले तक I didn't even know my favorite color. One random day while walking towards the office early in the morning, I realized कि लोग colors ही नहीं पहनते यार आजकल. So I came back and I pulled out all the bland beige color outfits from my wardrobe and I donated them. मुझे याद भी नहीं था मैंने कब खरीदे थे ये outfits. And then I bought more colors later. So let me give you a timeline of everything that's happened. 8.5 months overall since I quit my job. 7 months since I gave a couple of interviews, went to malls to find a part-time job. 6 months since I started thinking about India for the first time, going to the library every single day to plan, think and come to a final decision. 5 months since I decided to not apply to jobs anymore because I'm not ready at the moment. 4.5 months since I finalized my move to India and decided to not worry about bills for some time. And today, as of 17th August 2026, let me tell you, this is proving to be the best decision I have ever made. What has changed? I'm a confident version of myself. I make my own decisions, and even if they turn out to be wrong, I am no longer afraid to carve my way out of it. I used to complain that I'm not being able to read anymore, and since January, I have read 2 books. One is Mother Mary Comes to Me by Arundhati Roy. The second is How Brands Grow by Byron Sharp, which, by the way, is not like reading, it's more like studying. I've been reading 3 books simultaneously. One, Ladies Scoop by Anita Nair, to understand storytelling. The second is Alchemy by Rory Sutherland, which, come on, if you're a marketer, writer and a combination of both, super important. And third, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant, because, you know, every time life feels dull and I need a reminder of what it takes to build the life you want, that is the book that I go to. I used to complain to my flatmate all the time that I want to travel and I want to see more nature और मेरे पास कार नहीं है, मैं कहीं नहीं जा पा रही हूँ. As of September, I have my first solo trip planned, my first to Meghalaya. Life is still not what I dreamt it to be, but life is neither what I felt so disconnected from a few months ago. I'm writing my own story. I'm listening to my heart. And you know the best part? I get to tell my younger self that, hey, it gets better. My mindset has shifted from seeing my unemployment as a disease and writing one chapter at a time. You know, interestingly, Irfan Khan in the movie The Lunchbox said that life is not always what it seems. My fears after taking career break stemmed from feeling lonely, judged or misunderstood. And in the initial days, things did seem pretty lonely. But then I learned to rewire my brain. I reminded myself that I'm breaking a pattern here, a pattern that is not making me happy. And what could possibly go wrong with it? I need to let the uncertainty surprise me in ways that shifts my perspective of looking at the world. And slowly my attitude changed. The discomforting days seemed nothing more than a slow day. It was a realization that you can take the decision first and then decide how you want to move forward with it. Maybe starting your life is not about changing your life overnight, but about finally choosing to live it with intention. Let me know what you think. See you.